Now, as stated before, the Bali Igusti Ngurah Rai International Airport will be non-operational for the next 24 hours to celebrate the Day of Silence, or Nyepi, in the 1944 Saka year. Now, the temporary operational closure of Bali Airport will be in effect from today, March the 3rd, at 6 a.m. local time, and will re-emerge March 4th, or it's tomorrow, at the same time. Now, Stakeholders Relations Manager of Angkasa Pura I at the Igusti Ngurah Rai International Airport, Taufan Yudhistira, stated that Igusti Ngurah Rai International Airport will be temporarily closed its operation during Nyepi Day, except for emergency flight landings or medical evacuations flights. Now, Yudhistira also noted that the temporary closure of Bali Airport operation had earlier been coordinated with all relevant parties, airlines, and other stakeholders. Now, despite temporarily closing its operation, Angkasa Pura I will keep officers on standby at the airport to handle and, of course, take precautionary measures in the case of emergency flights. Now, standby officers at the airport during Nyepi Day, or the celebration of the Silence Day, will comprise officers from Angkasa Pura I, Airnav Indonesia and the Denpasar branch, Denpasar Port Health Office, Class 1, Airport Authority Region 4, and other related parties. Now, the same system will be applied for the temporary closure of Bali Airport as was followed in the previous year.
Yes, if we're talking about Nyepi Day, or the Day of Silence, this is only a celebration for Hindu Bali and a small community in Bromo, East Java. And you know what? If we're talking about Nyepi Day, it's about contemplation. But impressively, the Balinese Day of Silence can contribute to save the balance of Earth, because the impact is not only for environment, but also good for human life. At least there are 8 benefits that people can instantly get the effect by doing the Nyepi. Number 1 is get fresh air like never before, because there is no activity. And, you're just staying at home. Even you're not talking. People are meditating, right? And then number 2, 24 hours to reconnect with family inside the home, inside the house. And the number 3 is save electricity bills. And also, this is very good to, this like contribution in energy saving. Can you imagine if the world celebrate one day only in this entire world? Can you imagine how many energy can be saved? And then number 4 is you can try the digital detox. Of course, you don't put anything, device, internet, and everything. You just focus on yourself, focus on your breath, and take a break from hectic works, meditation. And if you live in Bali, you see the stargazing. You see the very clear sky, and you can do the meditation and also learn to appreciate universe.
Yeah, it's about rejuvenation, right?
Exactly.
You're doing meditation, you're praying, you're amongst your family. I think that is the best thing that you can ever feel in life, even for just that one day.
Yes, can you imagine? Yeah. So it's good not only for the environment, but the mental health as well.
Yes, so we would like to also say Happy Nyepi Day for those who are celebrating.
If you think about it, the people of Bali have been doing Earth Hour for centuries.
Yeah,
they've been very environmentally friendly from the start.
Right, yes.
All right, now still speaking of Bali, recently the Indonesia's most famous tourism destination was awarded as the highest score on the survey conducted by YouGov Destination Index.
Such a great news. Now, moreover, the island topped the destination ranking for the 2nd year in a row. Now, seen here, Bali tops the public's perception of destination that were compiled using average net impression scores from January 2022 versus January 2021.
The impression scores measure whether a consumer has a positive or negative impression of a destination during the previous 2 weeks. And as we see on the table, Bali scored 63.8, almost 30 points each of the runner-up, Japan.
Japan, can you imagine that? We know Japan is always very strict, very clean. No, this is, wow. This is an achievement for us.
Right.
Japan dropped down by a lot, minus 4.6.
Yeah.
So almost a half from Bali. Right.
But you guys, I have to tell you honest, truthfully, I mean, Shafir just went there. Dirzer is going to have his plan going to Bali. For this pandemic, 2021 year alone, I think I've been to Bali more than 10 times.
Really?
I think
my God.
twice in every month. well, excuse me,
Oh my
okay?
God.
Following the health protocols, of course.
Yes.
But I just need a change of scenery, taking out the kids. Because, especially we're living right here in the concrete jungle of Jakarta, right?
Yeah.
There's still places that we can go and take the kids.
Yeah.
Now, going to Bali, everyone is just following the health protocols. The air is just so nice. You feel it, right?
Exactly,
You just
right.
went there.
And
it's
even
just,
now, you
Yeah.
know, when there is no people
Yeah.
more like before the pandemic, but yeah, well, you lose the touch of
Yeah.
Bali, of course, but still,
Right.
Bali is also always a good idea.
And I think it's even better now because, the way the health protocols is just
Yes,
implemented in
they
every
are
area.
very amazing.
Right, because it is the biggest tourism sector, in Indonesia. I think they are so prepared not only
Yeah.
for the locals, but for also
Yes.
international
Yes.
travelers that is going to Bali. Right now we're open, right?
Yeah,
Bali is
yes.
open for also, as a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Wait till April when there's no quarantine.
I
There's no
know.
quarantine. Hopefully-
That is going
yes,
to commence.
that's the thing that I always notice every time I go to the restaurant or cafes,
Yeah.
even the beach lounge and everything.
Yes.
Everyone is putting their mask on, and they never
Yeah.
open.
Right.
Well, us as a guest, sometimes we open when we eat or
Yeah.
drinks,
Yep.
but they didn't open the mask at all.
Right.
So they really, really, aware about the situation of their home, and they
Mm-hmm.
want to keep it good so they can welcome the guests
Yeah.
for the future, right?
Yeah.
I reckon we're months away from declaring this pandemic as an endemic anyway. So, but stay vigilant.
Yes.
Of course, stay vigilant. Wear your mask.